the story of the girl who was dating the boy while being dead. Someone we trusted told us about a strange incident, and here's what he said. There was a young man in his prime who knew a girl he loved. They used to go out together and spend most of their time with each other. After a while of this relationship, the girl felt bored with the young man and thought of a way to distance herself from him. So, one day, she approached him and said, "One of the young men proposed to me and my father agreed to it, and I also accepted." The young man replied, "It's impossible for you to be with someone else. I will come to ask for your hand in marriage from your father." The girl said, "No, my father has agreed to the proposal, and we have agreed on the engagement day. That's why we must part." The young man insisted, "No, we will not separate, and you must go out with me whenever I want, or else I will publish your pictures and send them to your father." The girl pleaded, "Please, don't do that. You know what could happen if my pictures were to be exposed." The young man said, "Then come out with me now, will you?" Reluctantly, the girl agreed, and they went out. While they were on their outing, they passed by a cemetery in one of the neighborhoods of Riyadh. The girl said, "Stop here." The young man asked, "Why?" She replied, "I want to enter the cemetery to recite Al-Fatiha on my mother's grave." The young man protested, "No, you cannot enter the cemetery because you are a girl." She pleaded, "Please, don't deprive me of this wish. It will only take 10 minutes. The young man finally relented and said, "Fine, I'll accompany you then." The girl replied, "No, there's no need. Wait for me." The girl entered the cemetery, and the young man waited for her in the car. Time passed, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, and the girl worried about her. The young man got out of his car and approached the cemetery. He found the Pakistani caretaker standing at the gate. The young man asked, "Where's the girl who passed by you a while ago?" The caretaker replied, "No one passed by me, and no one entered the cemetery since the afternoon." The young man insisted, "You must be lying. I will call the police." The caretaker replied calmly, "Call whoever you want. I haven't seen anyone. And don't try to accuse me of something." The young man called the police, and they all went to the cemetery. After hearing the young man's account and the caretaker's testimony, the officer in charge was perplexed. He said, "We won't resolve this unless we get the girl's father involved." They summoned the girl's father to the police station. The officer asked, "Are you so-and-so, the father of so-and-so?" The father replied, "Yes. What happened?" The officer asked, "Where is your daughter?" The father answered, "She passed away 2 years ago." "Why?" At that moment, the young man exclaimed, "Unbelievable. I've been with her for the past 2 hours." The father, looking confused, said, "You're crazy. My daughter passed away 2 years ago." The officer decided to put the matter to rest and confirm the truth. He said, "We must find her grave and see what exactly is happening here." Despite some reservations, the group agreed to locate the girl's grave. They dug up the grave, and to their utter shock, the story ends in the next video.